Start. Briefly, comma, as per plaint, comma, the subject matter of the suit was ownership of predecessor in interest of the plaintiffs and defendants number 1 and 2, namely Jalaluddin, who got died on 9/5/2013, full stop. Till the death of Jalaluddin, no constructions was made, and after his death, plaintiffs constructed 4 shops on it, and same have been rented out to different persons, full stop. Plaintiff further mentions that defendant number 1 is real sister of plaintiffs, full stop. She married defendant number 3 and all the expenses of her marriage were afforded by the plaintiffs, full stop. Defendant number 2 is ill and residing with the plaintiffs, full stop. Plaintiff further mentions that defendant number 3 is a greedy person and he fraudulently got the sued property transferred to defendants number 1 and 2 through sale deed number 703 dated 14/2/2013, full stop. Plaintiffs came to know about the registered deed after the death of their father. The registered deed is a result of fraud and misrepresentation, and predecessor in interest of the plaintiffs never appeared before any officer to transfer the property to defendants number 1 and 2, full stop. The defendants number 1 and 2 did not pay any consideration amount to Jalaluddin deceased, comma, predecessor in interest of plaintiffs and defendant number 1 and 2, full stop. The property is also in possession of the plaintiffs and they are using it, full stop. As per plaint, comma, the plaintiffs have repeatedly asked the defendants number 1 and 2 for cancellation of registered sale deed number 703 dated 14/2/2013 and mutation number 10875 based on the registered deed, but the defendants have refused, full stop. Hence, comma, this suit, full stop. Para. Defendants number 1, 3 and 4 joined proceedings and contested the suit by submitting separate written statements, full stop. The defendants number 1 and 3 in their written statement raised preliminary objections about cause of action and maintainability of the suit, full stop. On facts, the written statement mentioned that the plaintiffs were disobedient sons of Jalaluddin deceased, and because of this he transferred the property to defendants number 1 and 2, full stop. Written statement also mentioned that Jalaluddin deceased constructed shops on the sued property and the defendant number 1 received rent of her share in the shops for a certain period, but thereafter the plaintiffs changed their intentions and by conspiring with the tenant, started receiving the rent amount, full stop. Written statement also mentioned that the plaintiffs have filed this suit to prong their possession on the property, full stop. The defendant number 4 submitted separate written statement mentioning that the registered deed was prepared in accordance with the law and after fulfillment of all the formalities, full stop. Finally, the written statement requested for dismissal of suit, full stop. After framing of issues, both the parties were directed to produce their respective evidence, full stop. In plaintiff's evidence, Muhammad Rafiq appeared as PW1, Zubaida Begum appeared as PW2, and in documentary evidence, produced a certified copy of a registered sale deed number 703 dated 14/2/2020 as Exhibit P1, photocopy of death certificate of Jalaluddin deceased Mark A, photocopy of record of rights Mark B, full stop. It has been mentioned in the plaint that the sued property was ownership of Jalaluddin deceased, predecessor in interest of the plaintiffs and defendants number 1 and 2, full stop. He did not transfer property to anyone during his lifetime, full stop. The defendants number 1 and 2 got the sued property transferred to themselves through registered sale deed number 703 through fraud and misrepresentation, full stop. During evidence, Muhammad Rafiq, while appearing as PW1, made statement in support of contents of plaint and the version was supported by Muslimat Zubaida Begum, PW2, full stop. The defendants in their written statement have mentioned that Jalaluddin deceased sold the property to the defendants number 1 and 2 with his free will, and the registered deed was prepaid in accordance with law, full stop. After the death of Jalaluddin, plaintiffs have changed their intention and filed suit with malafide intention, full stop. During evidence, Hazaifa Kausar Shaheen, while appearing as DW2, narrated that she purchased a shop from her father Jalaluddin, and her sister Muslima Zubaida Begum also purchased two shops, full stop. Jalaluddin, deceased, appeared before the sub registrar and transferred the property through registered deed, full stop. She further stated that during the lifetime of her father, she received rent amount of her shop, full stop. Saeed Ahmad DW2 supported her version, mentioning that he is attesting witness of the registered deed, and second witness was Zabiullah, full stop.